Alright guys, I'm going to show you how I do a compactor now. That's all I really do anymore. And here's the trick. First I'm going to take these all off. And it's really nice when you have manual controls out here. Turn off this switch first, of course. I leave enough space to be able to let this box slide forward, so you don't have to back right up to it and get your cable on there. So now that the clamps are off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch this over to on. And I'm going to turn this back on. Everybody kind of knows that these things are turned off in there. So, and I have the manual control power. Now, depending on how compressed this box is, this one's a lighter load right now, it'll push this box out just enough so you can get your strap in there. Latch the strap up on top, and then you're going to squeeze this through your gap. So once you get this squeezed in here, I got my arm free, and I'm just going to throw it to the other side. So I'm going to reach in here, grab my strap, connect it to the side, and I'm going to just start ratcheting up. Pulling the box forward. Everything is pretty much contained. Looks like this is going to give me a little trouble, but I don't have hardly shit on the ground. Now I'm just going to add my tarp. And I'll just use any of the lower attachment points. I don't even bother using the chains on the tarps that have chains typically. I'll just hook into these things. It's just easier in the long run. This is the mess I left behind. It's very minimal. I hate shoveling. It's hard on your back. It's hard on your body. So you can do this at any of these city jobs like Elk Mound or Colfax. You have access to all the controls. When you don't have access to the controls, you end up having to pull the box forward like that 6 inches, 7 inches. So I always like my cable pretty loose because I like controlling the box from outside of the truck, and I know exactly how much I pulled. This is Kamar. Not a lot of controls that we have over here, so I can switch it over to manual, and what I can do is reverse the auger, allowing me, or with me reversing the auger, it knocks all the cardboard that's kind of built up and pressed in there. So I'm just going to back it off, and I actually do this for a little bit. So she's completely backed off now. So I used the truck again. I pulled it out about a foot. That's all the further I'm going to pull it. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw the strap underneath and then walk around and get her all tied up. The other thing that I like to do is I just will hook these like that instead of trying to get them to stay. They stay connected better. And then I can go ahead and I can pull the tension out of this strap because I did already get it hooked up. I am going to strap this down even though it looks like it's going to probably stay if I pull it forward because I'm about ready to have a big headache on my hands. I always look to see if you can go back behind them so you don't have to walk around in front of the box. This is kind of the end mess here. It's not much. Use your hands, pick it up quick. Don't have to shovel. You can see all the cardboard that would have fallen out on the ground if we would have just left this auger the way it was, but I drew it all back in. So these guys will still be able to use it. We're not overloaded, and it makes a better cleanup on our part. There's my mess. Not much there. Easy to take care of.